Ever since the introduction of the world mirror, I've always wondered who the four gods of One Piece are, and with the recent chapters, I think I've figured it out. So today we'll be taking a deep dive into the recent chapters. So if you're an anime only, you should probably skip this entire part. Gods of the One Piece world that we all know of are the rain god Zaza, she was revealed, in the latest chapter. Sun God Nika, who has been literally teased since the beginning of the story, and then the World Serpent, who is mentioned by the giants all the way back in the Little Garden arc, and then the fourth god, who is a bit debatable. So we're going to be getting into all of that, but before, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe because more One Piece theories are coming. So without further ado, let's get into it. First of all, we got Sun God Nika. Now this guy is probably most iconic because he's the one that we have seen the most. So Sun God Nika is an interesting figure because there's three different versions of him. The first one is the one that the slaves pray to for liberation, like Bonnie, Kuma, and all the other ones. The second one is an Elbaf legend, a god in the Elbaf mythology, who used to fight another god. Yes, we're going to get into that a little bit later, but a different version of Nika from Elbaf, and then another version of Nika who is from 800 years ago, who is Joy Boy from Emu's time. So Nika has a lot of different aspects, a lot of different forms. There should be an image on the screen that shows all the known forms of Nika. So now from all that I've told you so far, you could have realized that Nika is an extremely complicated figure. So we might not even get to know him by the end of the series. But what we do know is that the one that's supposed to end this cycle is none else than our protagonist, Monkey D. Luffy. He is the current Nika and the successor is Joy Boy / Nika's fruit, and he is supposed to bring the Great Dawn. Now we're going to get into more of that in a later video, but for now, let's move on to the next god, the Rain God Zaza. Now the Rain God Zaza is an extremely new figure. She was introduced in the chapter 1182, so literally the last chapter. Now from what we do know is that the Rain God Zaza is another figure associated with the D clan, and Nika told us to by Killingham. And also, this is debatable, but I think he is not dragon. The Rain God Zaza is probably not dragon. Many people like to say that because he's a revolutionary army leader, and it would make sense from what we have told in chapter 1182 for him to be. But in my opinion, the clear answer is Nefertari, the Vivi. She is literally the rain god. She already has her part in the world mural. She's already mentioned in her past in the Void Century, Nefertari the Lily, and also the fact that she's already used her powers once back in the Alabasta arc. So I think it's pretty clear that she is the rain goddess. And yeah, that's for the second god. Now let's move on to the third god of the One Piece world. Now there isn't clearly a third god to the One Piece world, but from what we do know from the Skypiea arc, there are guaranteed 4 gods. So in my opinion, this could be a little bit debatable, but there's probably 2 more, the Earth God and the Forest God. Now the Forest God is mentioned in the world mural in the Harley text, and it's probably Emu, but in the recent chapters of the manga, again, if you're an anime only, please reach out to the manga. It's so much better. But basically, Chopper, with his human fruit, actually cured a Domireverse giant. So it is pretty interesting to figure out that he might actually end up being like the Forest God, because he has this crazy power to reverse Domireverse with one hit. Yeah, no, that's not normal. And also the fact that the Earth God might be Blackbeard. Now, this theory has been around for a long time, because we know that Marco already told us in Marineford that Blackbeard's body is a bit unnatural and that it's, weird. And we came to the conclusion that he might have 3 devil fruits because everything is 3. He has 3 beards. He has 2 devil fruits, 1 is missing. Now, if you also pay attention, he has a Paramethea and he has a Logia. Logia being the dark fruit, and then the quake fruit. So the only fruit that would logically be missing is a mythical Zoan. So yeah, but yeah, that's all my theories for now. I know this is my first time trying a video like this, so hopefully you liked it. And yeah, catch y'all in the next video. Also a new stream is probably coming very soon, so yeah, peace out.